Hey guys. Welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the General Collective weekly reading. This is just a General Collective reading. It's not for any specific zodiac sign. So as always, just take what resonates and leave the rest. As I am recording this, it is March 16th. We have Sun in Pisces, Moon in Libra. Mercury is officially retrograde, as well as Venus. And everything else is, still in the same spot. We have Saturn and Neptune, North Node in Pisces, Jupiter in Gemini, Uranus in Taurus, Pluto in Aquarius, South Node in Virgo, Chiron in Aries, and Lilith is in Libra. Mercury is retrograde in Pisces, and Venus is retrograde in Aries. So with that being said, we're just going to jump right on in and see what messages need to come through. I'm starting out with the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. I also have out the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. And we're just going to be using a traditional or universal weight tarot deck to break it down. But let's see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the collective and the energies surrounding this week. Know that time as well as the energy is fluid and the roles could be vice versa or interchangeable. So let's see what needs to come through. Alright. Right, so bottom of the deck we have, ooh, I like this. Success and transformation. 13, which is making me think of, the death card, which is 13 in the tarot deck. But yeah, it's like for some of you, what I'm feeling is like you're, how can I say this? For some of you, I feel like this is something that's going on for you right now, where you've successfully transformed. I'm also hearing transmuted something within yourself or within a situation and or circumstance. And for some of you, this is to come this week. Like, I almost feel like, how can I say this? Because I just want to smile. Like it's something like you may even get like some type of news, or up under that we have the raw intention, which is showing me like the Ace of Wands, and I'm also being drawn to the number 22, which is a master number, but it almost makes me feel like you're going on an adventure. Like it almost feels like there's an opportunity or something that you're doing, or like an idea that you're having, like whatever idea, like it's almost like you're going to see success from that. Damn, y'all, like I almost feel like like crying, like, but tears of joy. Like, for some of you, like, whatever, like, you could have been going through a transformation, or you could be going through it right now, and you're gonna get like some type of, it almost feels like a spark or a jolt that yes, because like this is, they're saying this is a yes. This is a yes. And then up under that we have choose who you're becoming. And it's a 7. 4 and 7 could be significant, either on their own for you or for their, together, or like 47, 74, but 4 and 7. Because 13 breaks down to a 4, as well as 22. And that 22 almost makes me feel like there's some type of balance that is being or has been achieved. And whatever this Ace of Wands energy is, it feels like, like, again, an idea. It says raw intention. Whatever intention you put out there, it's almost like you're, especially with move beyond intention to belief. Like, it makes me feel like whatever your intended or whatever your intention was within a situation, it's like almost like coming together physically, because you aligned with that intention. And they're saying it was all you. It was all you. You did it. It makes me feel like for some of you, you like successfully completed like a big cycle. And then up under that we have change maker, make waves. And then we have, oh, I like this, welcome the divine masculine. For some of you, like, I'm almost feeling like, because what I'm hearing is you moved someone in a way where, like, the impact that you've had on this person, or the impact that even they could have had on you, is it put you on the right path, or it will be like, and then like we have, I'm sorry to keep pulling, but the way that like my heart chakra is like spinning right now, like it's almost like uncontrollably like emotions that I'm feeling, because then we have bliss is worth creating from, bliss is worth creating from. And that makes me feel like, yeah, this like whatever, because bliss is like happiness is and it's, that's, to me, when you're in a blissful state internally, like I always say, it has no choice but to manifest physically. And from that, whatever you're about to do, whatever you're about to create, whatever intention that you set that is coming to life almost, is like, again, it's going to make you very, very happy. It says, fill your cup with sacred giggles. Like I said, I just want to just smile and laugh and Like I almost feel like a part of me is saying like of like feeling like saying like soak this in, because for some of you, if you've impacted, it almost feels like a feminine energy has created change within a masculine energy. Like soak it in, because I almost feel like being shy or like almost bashful, like almost like what is coming in for you, like you like, nah, it's not for me, for me. Like don't downplay it though. Like you deserve this. Whatever this is, whatever it is, you deserve it. Like so that's how I feel. Oh. Yeah, like oh my god. Because it says lead your metamorphosis. And for some of you, you took the lead in transforming or changing a situation, or you were the creating force behind it. So with Creator Earth, like I said, I feel that energy of it, whatever it is, being tangible and physical, something in your physical reality that is forming, like. And then we have, just like I said, the sacred flow of yes. And just like I said, if you're that feminine energy, soak it in. Because we have nourished the sacred feminine. I love it. It's almost like the way I'm feeling is like there's like major confirmation coming in for you this week. Let's see. Can I get one? Oh. And it says the edge of evolution feels messy. Yeah, because it's almost like like I have that shocked or surprise element that I'm feeling, and it's almost like, oh my god, like do I trust it? What, like it could feel or be a little murky. Bottom of the deck we have what does your soul say? But if you know it's right, like because it feels right at a soul level. Like, how can I say this? Like, life is messy. You know, it's not supposed to be like when you think of everything at a level where like everything, you know, even the universe itself is messy. Stuff is everywhere. Like, but it's almost like creating, like I'm getting the energy of creating order out of chaos. Can I add another one, please? And then we have at the bottom, what's your honest truth? Or coming out. At the bottom, we have, yeah, soul on fire. Like it feels like, and because this is 20, it's making me think of the judgment card. Yeah, because I almost feel like some, yeah, it's that order out of chaos energy. Like I don't know what other way to explain it, because it feels like there's an alignment. Like what you may feel or deem as like shit being messy, like, or just things feeling like all over the place or out of control. With what's your honest truth, if you align to what you know what's true for you, you can start to like put it in order for yourself, if that makes sense. Like, because that's what I'm feeling. And it's almost like, yes, like, ooh, it's the soul on fire energy. Like, because I feel like something or someone is just like bursting out. Can I get one more? I'm telling you. And I feel the full energy. And it says, one step ahead is all you need. Yeah, somebody is taking a leap of faith this week. And for some of you, if you've already taken that leap of faith, you're getting confirmation that, yes, you went in the right direction. Like, I almost feel ecstatic for whoever, you know, this is for, resonating with. Because then at the bottom it says, find your sacred flow. Like, yeah, this is you getting into, you know, alignment with yourself. And realizing, like, what you are like who you are. And then with changes, it's almost like, again, it's that energy of, you know, letting what needs to fall away and aligning with what is, you know, I almost feel like something is coming into your reality. And if this is not you, this is someone, you know, like you could possibly be energetically connected with. It doesn't matter the caliber of relationship. Because I feel like stepping into self. And almost like getting comfortable with the changes. Like adapting. Hold on, let me move this candle out of the way. Let's see. I like it. I like it a lot. Look it. And ooh. What's going on, Spirit? For some reason, I want to stomp my foot. Some of you could have put your foot down in a situation. But I'm also hearing that song by, who is it? Kirk Franklin and Salt and Pepper? Stomp? Because they're saying, makes me clap my hands, makes me want to dance and stomp. What's going on, Spirit? What messages do we need as it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective for this week? Let me get one more. Alright, bottom of the deck we have Spiritual Union. Pardon the glare, y'all, which is like the Two of Cups. So like I said, this could either be, you know, you aligning with yourself or another. No matter what, it could be, you know, it could be a relationship. It could be a friendship. There's something that's coming together, and they're saying meeting of the minds. Up under that, we have the Two of Swords, which says mental conflict. We have the Nine of Wands, which is, it says spiritual strength. And then we have which is like the Three of Wands. But I also feel like the Three of Pentacles off of that. Like, because it says partnerships and alliances. So for some of you, the Three of Wands is an energy of, you know, waiting on your ships to come in. It's a card of, you know, expectation. Like I said, for some of you, and the way that I always see the Three of Wands is, you know, you put your intention out with the Two of Wands, and then the Three of Wands is you waiting on it to come in a sense. But with this Two of Swords and Nine of Wands energy, it feels like someone is like facing their truth or the truth in regards to whatever this Two of Cups is, whether it's you realizing your truth for yourself, or like I said, the truth of another person, or them you. Because then we have the Hangman, which is sacrifice in this deck, and the Three of Pentacles actually coming out, and that says recognition and reward. And it's giving me like an energy of almost like something or someone like in a very humble energy, like, because that's what I'm hearing. Shout out to DMX, because I want to say it's one of his prayers where he says, I come to you humble. I can't remember what album it's from, but that's how he starts it off. So this could be an energy of someone who is, you know, deciding to, you know, recognize themselves or you within this situation. Because I'm also hearing like just do off of this sacrifice card, where it's almost making me feel like the energy of, you know, being respected. By others or another. And for some of you, I'm almost getting like the energy, like if this is energy coming towards you, you didn't sacrifice yourself for whatever this is. And it's almost like for some of you, because you didn't do that, this recognition and reward is almost like the universe like giving you the tipping their hat to you. Like, I see you. Because I'm hearing like you've endured. You've endured. And if this is, you know, something to do with someone else, they were trying to like endure through this Two of Swords energy, like not wanting to face the truth about a situation, not wanting to be truthful with themselves about a situation and or circumstance. But it almost feels like now there's an energy of surrender here, where they could have been, you know, just at war with themselves with this Five of Swords. And it says conflict and defeat. They surrendered to whatever this change is. Because it's almost like with the Nine of Swords, it was like within a situation there could have been no peace for a person. And it almost feels like if this is just all you, it's almost like it's still just giving me the energy of enduring. like fighting off, like almost like the spirits of anxiety and doubt and, you know, other just like almost negative thoughts. But here we have it. We have balance, which is justice. Like, and this is that, like that just do energy I was feeling. So yeah, receive it with the Nine of Pentacles. Let's see. What's going on? Can I get one for the edge of evolution feels messy? Yeah, we have the Six of Cups coming out, which says memories of the past. Yeah, because I'm hearing breakthrough, breakthrough. Almost like the energy of, how can I say, like, I'm trying to just find the right words because it feels like there was a struggle, like, and this could be just like that, you know, that battle, that struggle between the North Node and the South Node energies, where your past could have been, you know, or the things of the past, I'll say, experiences, people, places, things, you know, it was like they're saying just in disarray, disarray. And you could have been struggling with, you know, how to, in a way, free yourself from it. And like, it almost feels like extract the good or the positive, like the good and the bad, the positives and the negatives, so that as you step into this next cycle, like you're only bringing what's necessary. Yeah. And it could have been, you know, in regards to fears, emotions, things that, you know, you kept hidden with the moon here. But ultimately, it's like, yeah, facing your shadow. And in doing that, it brings you into harmony and balance with the lovers. And for some of you, like, I really feel like if this is in regards to, you know, a connection for you, which it can be, it doesn't have to be. But if it is, it's almost like I'm getting like a fear of intimacy. And someone that could have struggled with intimacy in the past, they're moving past that fear, that block. Because then we have the Eight of Wands. And it says accelerated motion. Yeah, and that's like that breakthrough. It's almost like, because I'm hearing North Star. North Star, somebody could be following, you know, that their North Star energy. And coming out of this, with this Five of Pentacles here, financial and material changes, going from like that lack mentality, or, you know, a situation of feeling lack or left out, or it's almost like a gripping to the past, not wanting to, you know, fully let it go, that they're moving out, their victory and success with the Six of Wands. Yeah. And then we have, here we have the Fool energy. And whoever's in this Fool energy is like almost with the Four of Pentacles. Like you're landing on your feet with this next step, or you will be, or this connection or aligning with this person. You're like, I'm sorry, y'all, but this is the only way I can explain the energy. Like it'll be on solid ground, solid footing. Like it's almost like someone was almost testing the integrity of the foundation of this relationship or of themselves. And it's like, because now I'm hearing Miguel's a sure thing, but it's almost like they had to make peace with the past, with the Eight of Cups, emotional withdrawal, and the moving on, the Six of Swords. Let's get another one. What's your honest truth? Can I get one for what's your honest truth? We have the Eight of Pentacles, which says positive movement forward. And the Eight of Pentacles is a card of, putting in the work, the time, the energy, the effort to, create what it is that you want. That 8 creates the 10. It takes focus. It takes discipline. It takes intention. It takes vision. It takes... Because whoever this is, like, you know what you want. And now it's almost like you had to, like, almost be real with yourself and knowing that, like, okay, if that's what you want, if that's what you intend, it's not just going to happen. You have to put in the work. Yes. To see it through, to make it, like, almost come to life with this Eight of Wands. I like this, y'all. This is... I love it. Can I get one for one step ahead is all you need? Because that's definitely that Fool energy. Too many, Spirit. Can I get one for one step ahead is all you need? And I should have said it, because as I was shuffling the cards, I was hearing Tupac's Changes. And all it takes to change, like, to have the change you want to see, or the change that you want to be, you have to take the first step. And this Death Transformation card coming out is the confirmation of that. You can't just say you want to change and not change, or expect things to change. You actually have to do it. And it feels like whoever is in this energy is like with this suffering and silence, this Nine of Swords. It's almost like, no, you had to change the way that you were thinking about the situation. For some of you, because that's all it takes, is changing your mindset and mentality. What's up under that? Yep. Spirit be showing out. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and it's almost like turning knowledge into wisdom. Where you were over here, stressing out about it, or worried, or, thinking like the worst. If you change, or make the changes that, because I keep getting the energy of you say you want it, but almost like the energy of just saying it and not actually doing it. It's definitely the masculine energy. With the crown chakra and then the Emperor here. And then we have the the throat chakra. Yeah, because it almost feels like, honestly, you were holding yourself back. Because the crown chakra is that energy of, like, it makes me feel like of knowing. knowing what you want, but almost like I said, not, being stubborn. It's almost like it's giving me the energy of, like, how they say you speak things into existence. But it still requires action. It's like this person, this masculine energy knew it. They were saying it, but they weren't doing nothing. They were just sitting back thinking like, oh, it's all going to come to me just because I said it. Or like, because I'm getting that kind of energy now off of this emperor. You see how his arms are folded? Like I'm this emperor. I don't have to do that. Like, what? and like being that you were speaking and not doing, or saying things and not putting the action behind it, it left things very murky with the Seven of Cups here, the choose wisely. And then up under that we have the Tower. So still that energy of, how can I say, like, it's almost like the universe is like, well, you're sending like mixed signals. What is it that you really want? Because you're saying it, but you're not doing it. You're thinking it, but you're not doing it. You know it, but you're like, so the universe doing this Tower. Change your plans. I like this. Can I get one more? For one step ahead is all you need. We have the Hermit, which is solitude in this deck. So it's almost like, yeah, you had to, either this masculine energy had to take a time out and do a little bit of soul searching with that Hermit energy. And like decide, like, I'm whatever this change is, whatever this transformation is, I have to do it for me, not for this situation, not for whatever circumstance, but for me, and definitely not for this person. Or, if it's another person on the other side of this for you, you have to do it for you. Yep. You had to, how can I say this? This is almost like someone going through, like almost like the dark night of the soul with the Nine of Wands here. But you had to, bear this weight on your own. This was something that it's almost like it was necessary to build you up, to give you that spiritual strength, regardless of what, you've been through in the past, or how messed up it was or seemed, or, was made out to be, or how you made it out to be. And I was just talking about this, with my mom today, and I was like, whether you had a good life or a bad life, or whether you perceived it to be a good life or a bad life, if you, found yourself on feeling that you were on the ladder of that spectrum, it's really all in how you choose to deal with it. You don't have to be bound by that circumstances or those situations. It's all in how you can either choose to be better, or you can choose to let it make you bitter. But all in all, it's for your growth. With the Wheel of Fortune here, destiny. You have to use that to, like, use it as fuel. I like this. Because you know how they say, like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But, I know it's easier said than done. And I know, like, the world that we're in right now does not make it easy. But you have to learn how to like not let that affect you either. Like you just have to ultimately just do what's best for you. And nobody can tell you that it's right or wrong. See what else we got. And then look at the bottom of the deck. The Fool. I ain't even shuffle. Oh man, the Chariot. Fool and the Chariot. Taking your own direction. Going in your own direction. So let's see. They're saying showing up. Yeah, like showing up for yourself. First and foremost. You have to. You can't show up for nobody until you can show up for yourself. But trust me, I learned almost 19 years ago that I couldn't even be a mom until I learned how to take care of me. And you know, like when I tell people, you know, when I share that story of, you know, being 18 years old, just graduated high school, you know, I got pregnant and I had my daughter. I wasn't home for a week after having her before I was physically incapacitated for almost a year after she was born. And I could not do anything physically for her. There was nothing, I couldn't even hold her. And you know, we go through those phases of like, why is this happening to me? Why, what did I do? Am I not, like, did I make the wrong decision? What was it? All of that shit. We all go through it. But I want to say it took me a while because I was angry. I was mad. Like, what? My pregnancy was fine. My delivery was fine. And one day I just came home and I was taking her out the car seat. And I went to get up to take her out. You know, I was sitting down taking her out the car seat. And I went to get up to transfer her from the car seat to her pack and play. And I felt something, you know, in my hip to where I couldn't stand up. I was like, oh no, like, what is this? Like, what the hell is going on? And right then and there, that was the last time I was able to physically pick her up. She was a week old. And long story short, I had to be taken in the ambulance to the hospital in the chair that I was sitting in because they couldn't transfer me to the stretcher. I slept sitting up for over a year. I couldn't lay in the hospital bed. They didn't know what, they didn't know why, like nothing. Still don't know. But it was almost like in that experience, going through that at 18 years old, I was like, there's something more here. And ultimately I had to learn how to, you know, take care of me while not being able to take care of my child. But in that whole experience, it showed me that in order for me to be 100% for her, I have to be 100% for me first. And then, you know, it's always said like, oh, your kids come first. I learned that that's not always the case. You can't be anything to your kid, to another person, to another place, to another thing until you're everything for you. And ever since I had that realization, I've been better for it. I see how it, you know, although it seems like I miss the detrimental portion of my daughter's life from 0 to 1. She's okay. She was okay. I had a network that was able to take care of her. And for a while, I felt guilty because I was like, no, I'm her mother. I'm supposed to be the one to do this. Excuse me, y'all. And it hurt. It took a lot to come to terms with that. But I finally did, and I'm glad that I did, because I look at her now. She's about to be 19. And it doesn't even seem like I missed a beat. So there's gratitude in that, and I count it all as, you know what, this was what was supposed to happen. There was nothing that I can do to change it. She's okay. She's here. And I needed it to be the mom that I've been for her. Because without it, I can't say that I would even be sitting here right now doing this. So I was able to, like I said, with this energy right here, extract the good from it, no matter how fucked up it may have seemed. And trust me, that's not a good feeling, to be a mom and having to watch and be unable to take care of your kid. So it is like, it's a lot, but it made me stronger. I mean, like I said, it let me know that certain things that we've been told, certain beliefs that, have been placed upon us. And you don't have to be a parent to, resonate with it. It could be anything. And I learned that she, even as the adult I am right now, I look at it as she came here to teach me that. And honestly, I wouldn't want it any other way. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, like, and it's so, it's so beautiful. It is. It really is. It gave me like a deeper appreciation for life, to being open to, seeing the other perspectives that there was out there to see. Because I could have stayed bitter and mad, but it wouldn't have helped me, and then it definitely wouldn't have helped her. So yeah, because this is what I'm feeling. But let's get this reading done. I couldn't imagine walking around still in that energy right now at this time. Never. But in going through that experience with my own personal experience, and my child being a part of it, it shaped the way that I started to see relationships, and being open to like the people that I encounter, whether you're here for a long time, whether you're here for a short time, it's all valuable. The capacity that you are in my life. So there's like, I even feel it so strongly, to the extent that if that would have never happened to me, I had a whole different plan. I didn't plan on, graduating high school and having a baby. Like, I missed my whole summer because I was pregnant, like the first summer out of high school. But, and I had to watch everybody around me start, going off and living their life. And I was like, well, this is actually what was obviously meant for me. And I chalk it up to like, had that not happened to me, there's a lot of people that I probably would have never crossed paths with. And I'm not, and I don't know, I could have down the line, but the way that I see it is the path that I went on, you know, the way that I decided to go through it and work through it led me to all of the people, places, and things that have me sitting here right now being able to share this. So I don't look at it as there was nothing was lost. Nothing was lost. And what's the card? Is it the vulture spirit they're showing me, where it says nothing is wasted? Nothing was, it's never a waste. Even if you can't see it in the moment, it's never a waste. So let me get one more. Right, bottom of the deck we have the Empress, which is that divine feminine energy. It's normally looked at as like, you know, the mother energy. Up under that, yes, the Six of Cups. And then we have the Sun. And, you know, this makes me feel like, especially if you're a feminine energy, trying to hold all the cards here, you are this Empress energy. And it's almost like you took, you know, the things of the past with that Six of Cups, because it's out here twice, and it's almost like you, like, as simple as saying, like, you made the best of it. And other people could be seeing that. You could be showing, you know, other people that, because the sun is illuminating, is, you know, joy. You took whatever of the past, and, like, it's almost like you turned lemons into lemonade. And it's almost like with this Nine of Wands, other people are seeing it. I mean, it's playing out right now and just recording this video. And it could be, you know, a little intimidating, because people are like, well, I've been through this, this, and this, or this is what I've been through. How can I do it? And it's almost like you're showing people that it's possible. And that's exactly why. Oh my God, y'all. Because I know a lot of people question why I do what I do. And it's not for anything. I don't sit here, I don't ask y'all for money. I don't beg people to give me, you know, to get readings from me. I don't. Because this is something that I felt that I had to do at a soul level. And I've told y'all in previous readings, like, I tried to run from it, I tried to escape it, and it was like, no, you're gonna do this. Because it's almost like, for me, like, I'm just like, I don't, how can I say this, like, it's not that I always see the good in situations, but I don't let the bad get me down. I don't. And like I always tell y'all, it's not to say that I don't go through stuff. I go through it. But it's how I go through it, or how I choose to go through it, that makes me who I am. Like, I'm not going to sit and, like, it doesn't feel right to me to, you know, just think negative or be negative. And it's not that I'm always trying to be positive. I'm human just like y'all. You know, so it's deep, and I feel it. So, like, this is just me. This is who I am. And anybody that comes that knows me knows that. And it's not that I try. Like, I don't force it. I just be me. And it is you know, a lot of people tell me like, yo, Dad, you just don't know, like, and I'll be like, well, I don't know any other way to be. So, and I would never, you know, I would never, if you're going to be around me, I'm not going to sit and watch you struggle. I'm not going to add to that struggle. If there's anything I can do to help, I'm going to do that. If it ends up biting me in the ass, so what? At least I know, like, I did what I felt was right to do. Like, I don't know. And I know a lot of people are not like that. So it's almost like when people encounter me, they're like, what's wrong with you? This girl got to be out of her mind. Like, but no, I'm not. I'm very, like, I'm here. Like, this is just how I move. This is just, you know, how I work. And if it fulfills me at a level that no money, no gifts, no nothing can, nothing gives me that feeling. Nothing. But it's almost like you have people, or you could have, if you're this feminine energy, you know, like, how can I say, like, it can come off as intimidating, because I feel like intimidated by almost like your light. But it's almost like they, like, it makes me want to say, like, they have access to the same thing too. So it's almost like with the Six of Swords and the Star, like, yeah, I need to go in that direction. Or how can I go in that direction? I'm ready to, like, there's an energy that's ready to, like, because I almost feel like they're turning on their own light, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful for whoever this is. And for some of you, you are that, like I said, I felt the North Star energy. Some of you could be the North Star for a person, for people, like, because it's like, almost like they're ready to, with the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Three of Swords. They want to stop hurting. They want to stop acting like they're, you know, this Three of Swords is not there. They're done hurting. They're ready to heal. So this is good. Like, I like it. I love it, actually. So can I get one? Oh, here we go. Yeah. We have the Seven of Wands coming out. Yeah, they're done letting, you know, trying to, it's almost like be defensive or defend, or even like almost justify to themselves, like, almost in a way, like, their past is what, like, in a way, like, they deserved it, is what I'm feeling. But no, it's almost like with the Six of Wands, like, you can overcome it. You can overcome it, because the Seven of Wands is also like, how can I say this? Like, it's an energy of, you know, determination. Like, I'm going to beat this. I'm not gonna let it, you know, get me down. like I just said, like, and whoever it is, it's like they're tired. They just want to move forward. And it's almost like, again, for some of you with this energy, they like, someone has seen you overcome, and it's like giving them the confirmation. Or even you could be telling them, like, hey, yes, you can. Can I get another one for the Edge of Evolution? Feels messy. Too many. They're saying stand and face it. Yes. Because with this Ace of Wands, which was in between that 7 and the 6, is how you push through it. It's how you push forward. For some of you, I'm almost like I'm getting the energy of trying to like block out your past. And that was actually what was holding you back from like this Ace of Wands. Having that, you know, like it could have like drained your passion, your, you know, even your creativity for some of you, or just, you know, new ideas being able to like come into your sphere. But that's all changing. You're moving out of that energy of feeling like undeserving, it almost feels like, with the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Because it's almost like there's a universal force with this Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups that is pushing you forward regardless. For some of you, you've been trying to avoid it and just maintain, but emotionally, it's been like a roller coaster for you. And Spirit is like, how about we just settle up those waters for you here? Because it's almost like with this Ace of Cups, the overflow that you're feeling, it almost feels like with the Four of Pentacles is like it's almost like someone is feeling like, no, I can't control it, so I don't want to go towards it. I can't control it. I don't want to go towards it. At least here, you know, you can control it, but the waters are choppy. So it's almost like, nah, you're gonna get it right with the Chariot. Because it's almost like you're holding yourself back from that emotional balance and having that stability without the need for control. So what's your honest truth? And this Eight of Pentacles. Yes. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So when you're, you know, when you're honest with yourself, when you're real with yourself, you put in that time, energy, and effort. Like I said, the 8 goes to the 10, but after the 10, there's the Ace. And it's giving you like, how can I say, like, self-security with the Nine of Pentacles. And a new opportunity to have that solid footing for yourself, within yourself. So that when, no matter when this, you know, when or if, you know, things pop up or, you know, the Tower, it almost makes you unshakable. But also, it's also like a realization like, oh shit, like, yeah, this is what I needed in order to be able to move forward. I had to get stable and secured in myself first. As this Nine of Pentacles. Because what did that card say? I can't remember what it said. But basically creating, or, you know, it's like being the change that you want to see. You have to put in that work. You created this opportunity for yourself. And, you know, for some of you, this is happening to another person outside of you where they were going through, or, you know, going through this, needing to gain security within themselves. And now that they have, there's like almost like, again, it's like the light coming on, and they're like, oh no, I got to go to my happy place, my happy person, my happy whatever. But it's an empress. It's almost like they're being drawn right, or drawn and led to you, or you them, however it goes. Can I get one more? Or this is just you within yourself. Yeah, because there was a fear of losing control. But almost like, because I'm hearing like, I can handle it. Yep. Because it was almost that fear of not having control, or not being in control of yourself, or, you know, feeling like you know, not to say that you wanted to control another person, but all that was doing was contributing to this Three of Swords. It was almost like, again, like I'm getting the energy of justifying you coming from this place, possibly not investing in yourself, not investing, you know, in another person, but you weren't getting anything out of it either. So then with the Five of Pentacles, you know, you just felt like, damn, like it's almost like it was an abandonment wound that was almost triggered through this situation. And realizing that your fear of possible, you know, being abandoned was, or feeling like not worthy enough, or, you know, diminishing your value, was actually contributing to the wound. It wasn't healing it, it was making it worse. And in turn, it affected how you connected with others. It brought on like that fear of intimacy. But that's it. That's all closing. It's like, now you want to be how God intended us to be, naked. With the Lovers, it's like now you're ready to be open, to be vulnerable. And some of you, there's like an air of regret of not doing it sooner. You see, in the Five of Cups, that Two of Cups is there because you were just focused on what didn't work, what was lost, whatever the case may be. Shame, guilt. Alright, so let's get one step ahead is all you need with transformation and solitude. So we have the Hierophant and the Four of Swords, yeah. So there was a timeout needed. And basically the timeout was to honor yourself, your higher self, with this Hierophant, to align with, your own morals and values, integrity, your sense of integrity. And, taking the time out to really assess what that meant for you. And for some of you, you're realizing that it is a feminine energy. But for others of you, it's like you have to honor what you feel as well. You can't not try to resist what you're feeling. You have to get comfortable emotionally within the self. And then balance is achieved. Can I get one more for the Hierophant and the Four of Swords? I can't make that shit up. I can't. I cannot. So you not wanting to face the truth, by you facing it, what did that card say? What's your honest truth? By you being honest with yourself. Coming out of that Two of Swords energy, which is between this 4 and the 6. You're like, no, I can't. I cannot sustain being conflicted, being in mental conflict because of how I'm feeling emotionally. It's almost like you're realizing, or you've come to realize, like, you need calm, you need peace. And with the Sun, it's almost like giving me the energy of, going on a new path, where this Sun is, like they say, it's the happiest card in the deck. Going towards your happy place and being free, releasing yourself from it. And ultimately, look, me and you. And for some of you, like, if this is, an energy that's coming towards you, or you're going towards another person, if you're the person that's, going through this and you're headed to or towards another person, you're realizing, like, almost like it's almost just like giving me the energy, especially with the Page of Wands, like now you're ready to see what it is or what it means to, like, have structure and stability within your, between you and another person. What it's like you're like, it's almost like there's excitement here to see what can be created from this King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy, a masculine energy being secure within themselves, and a feminine energy being secure within herself. What comes from that? And what comes from it is this. The Four of Wands. That solid foundation, like I kept saying, like, like I wanted to stomp my foot, like, it has, like, there's something to do with integrity here. What's up under that? Yeah, because for some of you, especially if it involves another person, it's almost like you're not allowing yourself to miss this opportunity, that Ace of Cups. You don't want to look at it as a missed opportunity. And even with yourself, like, Can I get one more for the Sun? What's the Sun? Because that's where you're headed. Too many. Can I get less cards? I can't make this shit up. I can't. Some of you, you're headed towards an Empress. And like I said, if you're this feminine energy, you're just like, sit back and receive this. Because that's what an Empress does. She receives. Where the masculine energy takes action. Where's the Emperor? Where is this Emperor? Yep. Oh, look at it. I love it. He's between the Eight of Pentacles, which we have out here, and the Four of Cups. Like I said, not wanting to miss this opportunity. No longer being... It's not even like... I mean, there is an energy here of being stubborn, but it's almost like not letting this opportunity pass you by. And for some of you, it's almost like I'm still getting the energy, especially if you're a feminine energy, of being recognized for all that you are by someone, or multiple people at that. It's almost like you're a magnet, as in this Queen of Wands energy, Aries energy. So let's grab the guidance and advice. What's the guidance and advice? What's the guidance and advice? Oh, too many. The guidance and advice. So we have bliss is worth creating from. Let's get one of these. We'll see what that is after. All right, number 26. All right, so it says bliss is worth creating from. Sometimes, like it says from, but for, and then we're back to from. So it says the essential meanings: in flow with the universe, joy, passionately creating, being on purpose, creating from your heart, finding the things that make your heart sing, manifesting more bliss by calling it into your life now. The self-care message. It says the minutia that anchors you down, failure to really believe in your dream, being unsure of your ability to manifest, and continuously manifesting for the future. It says bliss attracts bliss. When you decide to live with bliss in your heart, you call more of the good stuff into your life. This is manifestation 101. And rather conveniently, bliss is the end game and the vehicle to take you there. Tap into it and it can power your dreams. Find it daily and you've got a badass success strategy. Think about it. Wouldn't bliss help you to build things a lot quicker? Wouldn't your dream feel a whole lot closer and way more possible if you remembered that you had bliss on tap whenever you needed it? Do you desire a higher tolerance for risk, increased productivity? To rid your system of toxins and stress, you can rewire your brain to pump out the happy hormones that make it all possible. So find more joy in your life and give yourself an edge when facing challenges. If you've been working on it already, keep going. If you've been neglecting some aspect of your self-care, this card is a loving wake-up call that your creativity may be suffering because of your current mindset, mental health, physical vitality, or waning commitment to a daily practice. It's time to do the work, sweet soul, because wiring your life for joyful bliss is your best success strategy. And it says, is there something, a person, a belief, a feeling, or worry that's getting in the way of your bliss? How can you let it go? What one small action can you take today that will nourish your spirit? What have you been neglecting? And how can you open up your schedule for some ongoing soul time? Meditation, nutrition, exercise. What is your soul message? Or soul medicine, excuse me. Yeah. So what card do we have? which is, you know, the Justice card. Libra energy. The 7th house. And it deals with relating. So let's see what that says. So it says, this card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as what's surrounding you in the physical world. This denotes that some type of lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even your career. The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in in-law related matters. Have faith that justice will triumph, as justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned, treat people fairly, and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all a part of living a balanced karmic life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance, emotional, mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. I like it. So this is like, healing an abandonment wound, facing it. And it's all because, like, we have the 2 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. Like, how can I say this? This is going to sound so cliche, but it's almost like because you didn't love yourself, so you didn't know how to love others. And it's almost like for some of you, you went for more. Like, it's giving me like that, that energy of, like, how can I say this? Like, it's giving me the energy of like sacrificing the whole for a part and still like being empty is the best way that I can say it. And for some of you, it could almost be like I am getting like reconciliation vibes from someone that you're separated from, because it's almost like you could have chose something that, you know, seemed like more or better, and there's almost like regret in that choice, because under that 3 of Cups there's the 9 of Wands, because it's almost like, well, I'd rather go towards where there's more people than aligning myself with this one person, because at least where there's more people I won't feel left out. But it's almost like the opposite happened. You went where there was more, and, you know, you still ended up feeling left out in the cold, adding to that abandonment wound. But it's almost like if you would have went, like, it's almost like looking at like a past choice, like the past choices that you made as a way to like feel safe. Like it's almost like you went with an option that seemed safer, but it ended up being more detrimental. It ended up hurting you more than helping you. Where, how can I say this? Like, the more people that were, or that you went towards the less vulnerable you had to be. But being one-on-one with another person, or even just yourself, it's almost like, that required a different level of vulnerability that, you know, whoever this was. But you don't heal in the crowd. Because everybody is like, in a sense, like almost covering up the same thing. They're not fully open and able to be like, you see how like everyone's cups are in the air. So you can't tell if they're empty, full, you don't know. But when you're with someone on a one-to-one level, you can see inside of their cup, they can see inside of your cup. You don't have to guess or assume. And it's almost like these energies are only looking for like the good times. And not to say like that's a bad thing, but when you want to be in connection or relationship with someone, there has to be, it has to be mutual. There's no mutual, how can I don't even know if that's the word, mutuality, mutability, I don't know if that's a word, but everybody's on, like it's like an up and down, the way that I see it. Everybody's cup is up and away, as in a way of not to be seen, but because it's almost like you don't have to feel in these dynamics. I don't know why I'm feeling that so strongly off of this Three of Cups. I never felt it that way, because normally it's a card of coming together. Yeah, see? The Two of Swords. You don't know. Or you can't tell. You can't see. And like I said, for some of you, this Three of Cups was safer for you because you didn't have to give. You didn't care. And some of you, you know, especially as a masculine energy, you're realizing that was like coming from a source of immaturity, being emotionally immature. Because intimacy requires maturity. And everything is not always going to be like a party. Like it's not going to be exciting all the time. Not to say that there's not excitement that can't be had, but it just doesn't come that way, because then look, this is how you're left feeling. It gets played out. It's joyless. It'll sustain you for the moment, but they're actually saying draining. It's draining. Yeah, because you're around people where you don't know how they feel about you. You don't know how you feel about them, but you're just there because you can have a good time. What? Nah. But as always, y'all, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope that, this resonated for some of you, but if not, it just wasn't your story, and that's fine. I definitely hope everyone enjoys their week. And if I didn't already say it, I don't know if I said it already, but thank you all for tuning in, and I will see y'all on the next one. All right? Later.